Konnichiwa. Today we'd like to introduce you several Japanese hand saws, very high quality Japanese hand saws from our range at MG Trading. So the first one gonna be the back saw from Saw. This saw is for cutting hardwood with 0.3mm thin blade and 1.2mm pitch. Actually, it's very fine and sturdy Japanese hand saw for cutting hardwood. If you are a professional cabinet maker or luthier who use hardwood the most and still need very accurate cut, we recommend you this saw. Also, the Dotsuki back saw for cutting hardwood. Saw has another very compact 150mm type. Depends on your work, you may choose shorter one or longer one. And the second one is the folding type of Dotsuki saw from Razor Saw, the Fugaku series. Actually, the Fugaku series has 3 different saws, 2 Dotsuki saws and 1 Kataba saw. This saw also, the blade is 0.3mm thick, it's very thin, and the round portion of the toe of the blade, this portion is for cutting poke cutting, so it's very functional, and still we are recommending this kind of saw for home builders and cabinet makers. Also, the grip is made of beech. Japanese beech is a very solid wood and very portable, so for different purposes you can choose different saw. Third one, this one is forged by living legend of Japanese hand saw smith, Mr. Kondo from Yoshiwaka. You can see here are scales on it. So, and you can loosen the screw to fix the depth of the joineries. So in that case, you can make them very straight and accurate joineries. And the teeth also is very fine, and the blade is 0.3mm thin. So this is a joinery hand saw. And the fourth one is this is a very special. The saw from Mr. Mitsukawa Daiso. Mr. Mitsukawa Daiso is a living legend of Japanese hand saw smith and also rewarded by Japanese government as the person who keep the tradition of Japanese great culture of hand saw forging. So this is a ryoba saw, one side rib cut, the other side for cross cut. Very fine teeth from Mr. Mitsukawa. Of course, yeah, this one is for professional only. It's not for amateur. And the fifth one, this one is very interesting. Dotsuki saw is a back saw without saw set. So if you need to cut in either soft or hardwood very precisely and still need very fine cutting surface, we recommend you this saw for cut this kind of purposes. It's 0.27mm thin, which is a bit thinner than the previous types, and without saw set. So different purposes for different saws. And the last one from Shirai Sangyo in Sanjo City. This one is for flush cutting the dowels and extruding portion of the joineries. The grip is made of paulownia, very light and very flexible, so you can bend it to cut it, the dowels. Very traditional design of Japanese hand saw and very functional.